Tommy, first and second in the Southern League Premiership. It's not a surprise that that obviously it was a draw at the end of 90 minutes.
No, I think it was probably a fair result. I said it to John in the week. I think when we go away from home, it's the same thing. It becomes tactical. So they came here tonight. They got the early goal. We got back into it. But to be fair, they held firm. Second half. Michael Walker's a imbecile. Right, and they did, and they massively did a job on the second half. I think the referee let them get away with a lot of time wasting, which killed the game. To be honest with you, it killed a lot of tempo. It wasn't that easy on the eye, which I'm sure you all agree. But it's half time. The boys drawing 1-1. So like I say, it's the two teams at the top of the division. And I think it was a fair outcome. I think there was a team tonight that was genuinely trying to play the football and trying to win a game of football. And the other side, like I said to John in the week, played a very tactical game.
And now obviously they've got to pick themselves up. If they need picking up for a cup final, it does mean that the second leg will become more of a cup final in Poole in Dorset.
Both teams have to come out and try and score a goal. So we know we need to come out and score a goal because the way goals count. So our game plan doesn't change at all. If we'd won 3-0 tonight, our game plan's completely different. So in all fairness, 1-0 is probably the best outcome for the game to take it down there to make it a contest, if you like, and to make it a flowing game, free-flowing game, which I'm sure Poole will play football at their own ground in front of their own supporters. But like I say, you've got to hold your hands up to them tonight, and they did play a very tactical game.
You can't take anything away from your own players. They were still industrious, they still battled, and they were still working after 90 minutes, which is more than you can ask for.
Exactly, like I say, there was a team that was trying to win a game tonight, and the boys, we had chances. On a different night, you probably stick another one of them away, but like it was in the league game, I think tonight was always going to be a tight game. Obviously they've managed to rest a few, and they've got a couple of suspensions and injuries, but it's a Tom Killick side. You know what you're going to get when you come up against Poole. Say they're organised, they're disciplined, and they've got a way of playing. It's effective.
And of course, back to the league on Saturday, you've still got to pick yourselves up and take on Redditch, which is not going to be an easy task either, isn't it? As you said, it's 9 cup finals or 8 cup finals now, all the way to the end of the season.
Saturday's probably the toughest game that we've got now, I think. Redditch, we've played against them twice, and there's one goal that has been scored in 2 games. Again, another very organised, disciplined, aggressive side. They're a physical team, so it'll be a bit of a battle on Saturday. It's a game that I'm glad we've got, and I said to John in the week, I wouldn't have wanted Banbury or a Burnham Saturday. I think that's when complacency becomes an issue off the back of this. It's a big game to keep the lads focused. I'm looking forward to it.
And then moving on, another game away to Slough. That's not going to be easy either. Then there's no easy games now towards the end of the season.
No, Slough were a hit and miss team. I think they've showed that when they've played against Poole and Weymouth back to back. One week they won 3-0, the following week they lost 4-0. I think that's probably sums up Slough's season. That's why they find themselves in mid-table. They've got some capable players, big game players, match winners, and we have to go down there, show them respect, and we have to turn up. Because like I say, every game now is literally a cup final for us.
You played Ben Mills tonight. He's returned after his injury a couple of weeks back. Any other injury queries? Any other worries?
No, nothing. I think Brad Gascoigne's face mask has arrived today, so he'll be back in contention for the weekend. Eddie Appleton's obviously on the bench tonight, and he's trying to force his way in as well. So we've got options at the minute. Other than that, yeah, we're full strength. There's no injuries and knocks from tonight, and we're in good health.
Well done tonight.
Cheers, John.
Just a quick word about your home form, actually, because I think that's 13 unbeaten now in all competitions here. You obviously had words about the, certain sections of the support after the game on Saturday, but it's served you well in the last few weeks.
Yeah, as you know, and I also backed it up by saying that I do love the fans to bits. They've been behind us all season, and I think when you have a successful team, the expectation levels rise, and that's all that's happened. It wasn't a big pop at the fans. It was just an observation, the fact that we need them now more than ever. And next Saturday, could potentially be our last league game of the season. We need them to turn out the numbers. You know, we need them to get them over this line now. This is the final push, and the boys, they're really close to achieving something. If we have to go through the playoffs, then I'm sure they'll turn up with the numbers in that. But we need them next Saturday.
And you obviously got to take that form on the road, you know, over the next 2 games, and you know, all the way through April as well. I mean, certainly early on your home form was pretty good. You've had a couple of setbacks though. Is there any key difference between playing home or away from your point of view, or not?
Nothing, you know. I think, like I said the other day, we're second in the league because our form has been consistent home and away, which is why April doesn't really faze me. Like I say, if anything, it takes away a little bit of pressure from playing at Steel Park. So it's something that I'm never going to use as an excuse. We've got every single game is a big game, and we can't afford now to slip up.
Thank you very much.
Sorted.